Studios, we're bringing it live. And who am I? I go by the name of Darkest Night. And Jada Hoyos is the one who brings a sick beat, to which we're getting pumped for topics this week. So let me grab my grape soda and take a sip, while I turn it over to Katie, Nick, Ted, and Vic. It's all over. We're all over the road. We got a brand new show, so just lo and behold, from the bayou to the city to the burbs to the swamps, you better know what time it is when you're hearing that.
Baby, you can tell it's Mardi Gras time in New Orleans.
This All Over the Road New Orleans podcast is brought to you by Coin Trader Inc. Mind your money.
Hey, we're live from New Orleans, ladies and gentlemen. It's All Over the Road, the podcast. But it's terrible. I mean, you know, heck. But when it's live, you can't fix it. On this very show, it's the Mardi Gras special that you've been waiting for. Well, this thing is going to be something. First of all, we have Nick is back with us.
Hello,
right.
America.
There's
and
Nick.
Happy Carnival.
And Nick, of course.
Good to see your friendly, smiling face, Nick.
It's good to be back. It feels natural. I'm back in the saddle. The seat is just as worn as when I left it.
It's beginning to feel a lot like Mardi Gras. Tonight's a big night because we got a bunch of parades. The big parades are tonight.
The Super Parade.
The Super Parades. We're also going to be talking to James Catone. He's on Bourbon Street right now, and we may even be able to get some live video up, I think. I don't know. Maybe we're going to try get some live video up.
We're going to do our best.
And
who is that, James Catone?
Well, I'll explain it when we get to it. I don't want to talk about it right now.
Thought it might be a little tease, let the people know who we're talking about here.
Yeah, and then Uncle Kev's going to be on.
That's
Uncle
okay.
Kev is famous. Uncle Kev knows everything about Mardi Gras. Well, he doesn't know anything about Mardi Gras, but he knows. He's probably half off his bag by now. We're going to talk to Uncle Kev. Katie, our very own Katie, is in New Orleans Square in Anaheim at Disneyland. So we're going to see what's going on.
Wow.
She got the heck out of here.
Hanging out with the mouse.
And then...
Try to get her on the show. She hasn't been on for a while.
And then, of course, we're going to have to talk about Ted's vacation and a gift that he brought back for me and what happened after that. Yeah. So you're going to hear that, too. So, Derek, welcome. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. I'm doing very well.
There he is.
I'm pre-gaming over here.
So how are the ratings on selling the big... Look, people, you listen to this podcast because they love New Orleans. In case you haven't... You didn't know this, or you haven't been following the show all that intently, Derek here is, I'd say one of the co-stars of selling the Big Easy on HGTV. And it's prime time, Friday night, double features.
Double features, baby. Wow.
Get your popcorn.
Of all the co-stars, I'm the most co. So that's what the promos are saying.
So are you showing a lot of chest hair this season? I know we talked about that.
Yeah, a lot of chest hair.
Can you show us a little right now?
I could.
That sweater is awfully high. I don't like it.
I can't.
Show me something, mister. Show your chest. Show your chest.
And currently, season 2 is airing, right, Derek?
It will actually be making new episodes. Will be starting back up March the 11th. So 13 days.
Oh, cool!
From today, new episodes. You have to see the old stale ones.
I still want to do that show. Open House Crasher. Remember, I told you about that.
Yeah.
Open House Crasher.
I think that is one of your better ideas, sir, as far as
it's a great show.
A television series,
You show up at the open house, you crash it, and you eat all the cookies, you eat all the little goodies.
Yep.
Yeah. So anyway, that's it.
I want to do a quick shout out to Steve Easterling, who says he only listens because of our very own Ted. Thank you, Steve, and thank you more importantly, Ted.
I know who that is. That's Brother Steve. Brother Steve. And Brother Steve, gosh, I haven't seen him in years, but he's a pastor in Baton Rouge.
Notice the joy Nick had.
He used to come on my radio show when I had a radio show.
I don't know what it is, but Nick hates me.
I don't hate you.
I think you do.
I definitely don't.
Nick is making teeth now for a living.
I definitely don't.
You know what? I was going to save this for another show, but we should do this right now. Derek, I'm going to get right back to you. But we're going to get this. It's Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is the time. Hey, what the hell? All right, what did I do? I wrote this down here. Where did I write this? Okay, here it is. Nick is now, he's actually got a great career that he's starting, making teeth and veneers. He's going to make me my
Yeah,
Steve.
so maybe you should respect that.
I respect it. I respect it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Every time, let me tell you, Nick,
It feels resentful. Your respect feels a little
resentful.
resentful.
I don't know if
You got a career
listen
path. You
to
got a
the
great
last
career
few
I'm trying.
podcasts,
I'm trying
Nick.
to trying to not get another
But
job
every
and
time
like find a career.
Yeah.
I'm trying to create some future for my family.
I'm happy for you, Ted. You're happy for him, Derek. You're happy for him.
Are y'all happy for me?
I'm
We're all
ecstatic
happy
for
for
you,
him.
Do
buddy.
you have some pictures of some teeth you've made that you can show us?
I got at least one. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
All right. Well, I'm glad that we're on this subject. We'll get back to the Mardi Gras stuff. Anyway, first of all, Endymion is rolling right now.
Endymion is.
Now, what's the tracker on Endymion right now,
No,
Derek?
let me pull the old tracker up here, right?
Derek's
quick.
got the parade tracker.
All right.
And then we're going to get a complete Mardi Gras forecast from Derek, who, of course, is studying to be a meteorologist at Penn State. Not only is he a TV star, but he is studying to be a meteorologist at Penn State, where they tore down Joe
Excellent
Paterno's
one at that.
statue and hit it with a shoe. That's
well,
great. Look, when
Got a
you,
weather rating of 7.5, I believe. 7 point. Climbing, going up.
we welcome your comments here on Meta.
very
on
accurate.
Faceta Bruta Meta.
Oh, so
Social
Endymion, it's making the turn off of City Park on the Canal. I'm sorry, that's Canal.
Oh,
Canal.
Oh.
Canal.
Kano. Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
Canal.
We're supposed to be the locals here. If
Sorry.
people are watching from outside New Orleans, you know, these guys can't even pronounce it. Where are they really? We're right there in the heart of New Orleans.
We
just
got everything
being
covered today.
funny.
But before we get to that, Nick, are you searching for a
It's Endymion that
my laptop's making me click things so
All
I
right.
can share my screen. I'm sorry.
Ted, what were you
I
saying?
can't apologize enough. I really
Oh,
can't.
I was wondering. Well, Derek was talking about Endymion. That winds up in the Superdome, correct?
It does.
Or is that, am I mixed up?
No,
it does,
the ball. The ball.
They have a ball there.
Yeah.
They have a ball.
Yeah.
No alcohol.
Okay, but doesn't
None.
they used to,
Are
I
you
remember
serious?
when we worked at
I was gonna say.
B97 and all that. Vic probably rode in it.
Wait, Teddy, can you
Right?
hear us? Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you, but you can't hear me.
He's talking.
But back in the 80s, it used to always end in Endymion inside the Superdome. Is
It
that
still
true?
does,
Still does
Ted.
that?
It always has. It still does.
Yeah.
I'll be right
I
back.
think that's a good
It's nothing new.
something to bring out because of the people outside New Orleans want to know stuff like that.
Oh, okay then. That makes sense.
They do. They do.
Okay.
That's some solid Endymion
You
trivia.
get an applause for that, Ted.
What else you got about Endymion there, Derek?
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
Derek has got. They're making the turn on Canal.
Making the turn.
Okay. And then it ends in the Superdome.
Gotcha.
Thank you, Teddy.
I think I heard that somewhere.
All right, wait.
Twice.
Okay,
maybe.
let me.
More.
I laughed so hard I blew out a booger.
That's a set of teeth I've made.
That's a very nice. Did you?
No, that's Latoya Cantrell's mouth.
She needs some help.
I zoomed in on a
need-
picture.
she needs
But wait,
your
look
work.
what
Get
it,
some teeth.
look
Get
what
some
else
teeth.
is-
Hey, bring Michael.
Yeah.
look
Bring Michael.
wait, look what it does when you zoom in real close on the gap there. What does it say?
What does it say there?
What's it say?
It says phase 2.
Oh,
It says
Teeny
phase
teeth.
2
Teeny
there.
teeth.
Right through the middle of her teeth.
Yeah.
I tell you.
God, that's funny.
Phase
But,
two.
we're dedicating this
That's
show to
not
Mark McGale. May he rest in peace. I love the man dearly. Okay,
Yeah.
Brother Michael's here. Can we put him on? I mean, he's early. I mean, we're
Yeah.
gonna, you want to hang around tonight, huh, Mo?
I'm trying to figure out why I did this other audio thing.
What else?
He's coming in right there.
We
Well,
have
you
no technical.
He's at the
difficulties
bottom of
here.
the screen.
No, you had me set up this clean feed thing.
That
Now
was
I can't
Teddy.
figure
Teddy.
out if we're on StreamYard why we need
No,
that.
Michael, wait. I asked you about
Go down. That's the only reason
That,
I
you
know
know what
feed.
that
I
was?
didn't say we
That
were
was
using
Ted.
it.
That was Ted at the last minute, trying to do something.
just what I need.
When I saw that text, I said, "Yeah,
I go,
no."
Ted, we're getting ready to do some shows. I mean, now you want to do this?
I did.
maybe we should raise our hands when we want to talk.
Go ahead, raise your hand, Ted.
Go ahead.
Let me
No, I was
just,
just-
Michael, go
Ted.
ahead.
I'm about ready to.
Michael.
I'm about ready to say some good things about you. Will you let me do this, please?
What are you wearing, by the way, Coach?
I'm in my Mardi Gras
Go ahead.
costume.
Oh, is that what it's Mardi Gras?
This is the Mardi Gras special.
I should go get some beads.
You weren't supposed to be on this show, but you popped up, so why the hell not? You did a couple Mardi Gras.
That's a set of chompers I've made.
That's a nice set there. You
Wow.
make those, huh?
That's a set of Steve.
Okay, so this is what we're talking about.
That's a set of Steve
Michael.
Harveys I've made.
Michael Del Giorno is
Those
my.
are definitely Steve Harvey.
Ted, where is he? There he is.
I love that Steve Harvey.
Michael Del Giorno is my little brother. He is a superstar talk show conservative on WTN Super Talk in Nashville, which is a place I love dearly. And Michael, Nick was originally the executive producer and co-founder of this podcast. Mm-hmm. Okay,
correct.
Now, since then, he went in. He was a barista. He was hanging around with a really rough crowd. These baristas. Let me tell you, it's a rough crowd.
We're a bunch of scallywags. We really are.
Michael, have you ever seen the baristas when they hang out?
A bunch of scousers.
They all get greasy hair. They're greasy. They're greasy.
It's a lifestyle.
It is.
It is.
It's a lifestyle choice, is what it is. So,
It is.
And then from there, he has an opportunity to make teeth. So we've been showing he's doing teeth now. So now I had to really dig down deep, Derek, because you're around a lot. Derek's around. Michael, you know Derek?
Just from this show.
Yeah, you watch the show. You love the show. Mm-hmm. You love Selling the Big Easy on HGTV. Friday nights. Double feature.
Double feature.
Exactly.
All right. Now, so now he's making. I'm proud of you, Nick, that you're making teeth. So now
Thank you, sir.
you were the executive producer. You made executive producer of the year.
You keep saying were. You keep saying were.
Because you were, and I'm about to get
Well,
to
he
it.
had some no-shows.
I'm about to get to it.
It was a no-show. That's how he lost it.
Well, they record like midday, like randomly midday.
Obviously, you're more.
They
into
record
TV
during
than
banking
our
hours.
podcast.
Well,
Hey, next man up.
Next man up. Who's up? Who's the new executive producer?
Okay, so let me finish.
Ted Kelly.
Let me finish.
It has to be.
So now, Nick, he was the original executive producer.
Derek turned it down.
We turned what down? The music?
Yeah.
No, Derek turned down executive producer.
Well, yeah. No, Derek's too.
He's got a lot of irons in the fire.
Derek is above that. Believe me. Okay. So you were executive producer of the year in 2020.
Oh, thank
you. Were
you.
You won the award.
Well, I didn't have a lot going on.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Well, so now here we are, 2022. He's making teeth. He's on a career path. God bless him.
Uh-huh.
So now your title is now changed to technical supervisor and co-founder.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fair.
And if any of us are missing a tooth, you'll get a new position.
I'll gladly help you out.
There you go.
When the
Ted.
podcast needs a bicuspid, you move up to another cut.
The incisor.
When you choose one.
Ted, congratulations. You are now the executive producer. Now, let me just say
You
this
deserve
about
it,
Ted.
sir.
Let me just say this about Ted. This show is crap.
Well,
without Ted.
I want a company
He does
credit
everything.
card, just like Nick had.
You want to what?
Nick, you had one, right?
A company car?
A company credit card.
No, he had a father.
Car too, with a credit card first.
I
You
wish.
got to offer up a daughter or something.
Fair.
He had a.
You got to submit expenses at the end of each month.
Yeah.
He had a complimentary Victoria's Secret card.
Yes.
Vic, is this where I tell a story about when I was in college and Ted let us into the radio station to watch him be a disc jockey? I bring that up to remind Ted how much older he is.
That sounds like a story I'd like to hear.
Well,
Yes.
we can tell the story. It's
I don't remember that.
Mardi Gras. You can tell any story you
Was
want.
that Baton Rouge?
It was Baton Rouge.
So Ted is now the executive
Baton
producer.
Rouge.
Let me tell you why. Because
Baton Rouge.
Ted makes this thing rock. Ted is the soul. Ted is the heart of this show.
In the heartbeat.
And the heartbeat of the show. So Ted, this carnival season.
It used to be Katie. He used to say Katie was our
Katie's
show.
gone.
I don't know. I'm all confused. I'm confused. Katie.
You guys make me want to use my Shure SM7B.
I'm honored to accept the position. I appreciate it very much. I appreciate the nod, and thank you very much. See how long I last.
Coach,
I don't know.
I'm using my Shure.
know, Coach.
While you don't have your Sennheiser yet, I don't want you to be the only one.
Okay, good. Thank you. I've been waiting on the microphone. It's stuck in Indiana.
Oh,
Yeah, there must be
I'll
some
have a
freeze or
microphone.
something. You get overnight shipping, and then it's just been sitting in Indiana for days.
I should get a discount for that or some kind of.
They should reimburse the
Repercussions.
shipping. I haven't gotten a call. There's been a lot going on.
Oh, I have my hand up, by the way.
Go ahead.
Has this started?
Yes.
Go ahead, Michael.
Yeah, we're rolling.
Yes, start.
Oh, I thought I would
This is the show.
This is the Mardi Gras.
Stay low until Ukraine comes up.
This is we'll let you know.
It's about Mardi Gras.
Oh, this is Mardi
This is the Mardi Gras. You weren't supposed to be on this show, but
Yeah.
you are now. But anyway,
That's the
congratulations, Ted. We love you. Thank you.
Our
Really,
topic
we appreciate.
today is
I
Mardi
appreciate
Gras.
this man very much. He's a very
Thank you
good
very
friend.
much. Good to be here. I'll see you later. All right.
But
No,
he's trying to
say
have a touching moment. Let him pour his heart
Please,
out.
I'm just trying to
I
do
don't get
something
this
here.
very often from him. Enjoy it.
Okay. All right, now since we're doing
For
this
me or
live,
him?
we're doing this live, but this would be the time where we would take a break on the podcast. Okay, but we're not going to take a break on the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay. And
What's going on with this music? We got
Yeah, we
going
could
on
probably
here?
turn the
That's-
music down,
that's
I think.
Just
that's good. Can you
Kind of goes on and on.
Can you pull up the picture of James Catoni? Can you pull up the picture?
Just send it to
He's
me.
we have James Catone is our live reporter. He is currently on Bourbon Street. And do you have the Bourbon Street feed? You know what you need to do, Ted? Take a picture of any goofy guy and stick it on the screen. Doesn't have to be him. Ted? Doesn't have to be James. James is on Bourbon Street. Okay, so this is the big weekend for Mardi Gras. Many people come in. Okay, we got a Demian rolling now. Who else is rolling tonight, Derek?
Oh, right now. Oh, tonight we got the crew of ISIS out in Kenner.
Okay.
ISIS is in Kenner.
Yeah, ISIS is in Kenner.
Yeah, we've notified the authorities to be waiting for them at the finish line. We're gonna let them finish it, though. We're gonna let them finish it.
There might be 5 people at that parade. So, maybe 6.
You've also got Iris and Tux uptown tonight. So.
Okay, Iris and Tux. Now Bacchus is tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Bacchus is always Sunday. Yeah.
Always Sunday.
And Toth as well.
Oh, right. Yeah, Toth. That's like a touchy subject this year, isn't it? Where
I think so. They
like
were wanting to move.
They changed their route.
Now, here at All Over the Road, we believe in being an equal opportunity employer. We believe in giving people a chance that normally wouldn't get a chance. And our on-the-street reporter on Bourbon Street is James Catone. James has a bilateral lisp. Let me just warn you. Okay. Now what?
This is a real person.
This is a real person.
Do we have anybody with a slight slur today? Because I could be that.
Goofy guy and put him up there. Full screen.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now, Jay, he has a bilateral lisp.
What's he look like? I want to see what he looks like.
We're gonna put a picture up. We're gonna put a picture up. Now,
what's a unilateral lisp?
James Catone.
What's bilateral lisp versus a regular lisp?
Bilateral. Just a lateral and bilateral. I know.
What's he doing?
Am I going to play the video, or are you going to play the video?
You could play the video.
Now, Nick, you could conceivably make teeth that would take away the bilateral lisp, right?
Yeah, I was just going to ask Nick how he would handle that.
Yeah, that's this is your wheelhouse, buddy.
Wait a second. I think I just found a picture of James Catone. I found it just now.
Oh, you did?
Okay.
It's live
okay,
on
wait.
Bourbon.
I think there's James. Can you? Okay, Lord, take the music down there. There he is. Take me off.
He's coming. There's James.
Okay, James. Now that's a picture of James.
Stock photo.
He is live.
Okay.
And you can hear the crowd. Can we get less music? How do I do that? Okay, there he is. Okay. All right, James, how you doing?
He's doing good.
It's absolutely crazy out here, guys. I'm here at the French Quarters, and there's all kinds of reveling going on and all kinds of silly things, and some things that aren't exactly fit for human vision. I'm digital.
Yeah.
I'm digital. James, my guys here have a couple questions for you.
Yep.
Guys?
Yeah, James, do you have something in your mouth right now, or what? What is that? Can you take it out of your mouth?
I cut the Victor Coach that had a bilateral lisp.
James, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Go
Who's
ahead.
your favorite coach, Tommy Lasorda or Lou Holtz?
Well, that's an interesting question.
Yeah, that's why I'm here early.
That's an interesting question because Tommy Lasorda is it's from the throat, where the bilateral lisp is simply in the mouth area and how you form your words, how your tongue works. And so I'd say that Lou Holtz's lisp is more conducive to my lisp. But don't you want to know what's happening out here on Bourbon Street? Smart Rod 2022, this is Dave Catone. I'm live from the French Quarter for All the Road to New Orleans podcast. Derek, I love your show, by the way. I just love your show.
I appreciate you listening. Now, could you describe to me right now what you're seeing around you in detail?
What I'm seeing right now is that there's the greasing of the poles. There's the greasing of the poles. Are you familiar with that at all, Michael? The greasing of the poles? Michael, are you with us? We lost Michael.
Yeah, something happened with you. You have to be in.
There you go. Are we off? Are we on?
You have to be in.
James, are you there? It's just bedlam. It's hard for me to see. It's an absolute bedlam. It's Michael. So next time I'm going to ask Michael something about Nashville. Here we go. What's going on with James Catone? Is everybody gone? That's what you do when you do this live stuff. You never know. We got feeds going on. It's Mardi Gras. It's absolutely crazy.
I don't
Remember
know
the
if you've
Super
got
Bowl?
it muted or
I think Derek is like
Nick is muted as well, and Vic has just disappeared altogether.
I'm here. I guess the video part isn't working. But anyway.
And just think, if you didn't come on early, I'd be out here by myself. So I appreciate you.
Nick,
joining us.
podcast. He's back.
James, are you there? James, are you still there?
yes, I'm here.
Wait, who are you, Vic or Catone?
Okay, it's me. Okay, it's me.
God.
You guys are supposed to ask some questions.
Michael.
I did. You disappeared.
Yeah, he did.
I'm the only one. I'm here early. I'm on volitional time here. I'm the only one playing the game. You got your other friend Derek. He's still on mute. He doesn't
He's
know.
muted.
Dude, are you muted, Derek?
Am I still on mute?
No, there you are.
There you
There you are. Did you want to ask James?
Hey,
You want to ask
talking to
James?
you for 5 minutes.
Did someone want to ask James a question?
I said, James,
Yeah.
who's your favorite coach, Tommy Lasorda or Lou Holtz?
It can't be Lou Holtz.
Michael, you're making fun
I'm
of the
telling you
guy.
guys right now, I'm going to give you a live
Why
report here from the French Quarter. Listen, guys, they're greasing the poles. They're greasing the poles. You know what that is, Michael? Because you're in Nashville. Do you know what greasing the poles are?
greasing?
Hold on. I'm trying to get into an alley here.
Is it as referenced in football?
This is so you can hear me better. Is my voice coming through okay, guys?
Yes, you just need some words with more S's.
I know, X's and C's. X's and
Dad, I
C's.
think you got some dry mouth today.
Yeah,
See,
listen.
need some moisture.
Might need some moisture. But listen, right now they're greasing the poles. Mike. You know
What does that mean? I want to know what it means.
Yeah, what else is going on with the parade itself?
Look at
Or what's going on in the city
I'm in the French Quarter
of New Orleans?
I'm in the French Quarter. They're greasing the poles. Now, what they do is they grease the poles so people can't climb the poles and get up on the balconies.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
So
Now, is that for the parades that go through the French Quarter? Because there are no parades that go through the
no?
French
It's just
Quarter.
for the idiots to try to get on these balconies.
Okay, I gotcha.
Oh,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it has nothing to do with Polish people.
Just throw out real money.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
That's real money flying.
Can I have my space? Can I please have my space? Michael, they don't have any carnivals in Nashville?
No, we don't have we do have some people with slight slurs, but we do not have carnivals. No, so they got to go boot, scoot, and boogie here with their slur.
Wait, come back to me later, James Catone.
Look, the former executive producer, Nick Vogel, is back.
On the scene.
James, thank you so much.
Guys, here's a lot of this opportunity to be in broadcasting. I know it's tough for guys like me that have bilateral lips, have speech impediments, and are spectrum.
You born?
Despite all your disabilities, you'd surprise us every single day, James. Keep being you, and we'll contact you soon with any more questions that we have about whatever the hell's going on in the city with you.
Listen. Remember this, guys. Sweet, slow sounds are stirring my soul. James Catone.
Vic,
Wow, thank
why
you,
don't share
James.
with the audience, your first experience with somebody with a slur. Was it Kevin
Me?
Kosher?
James Catone.
Or was
I
it
just don't
the
like it.
Cheech and Chong album?
You don't like what? You don't like his style? Put the
Oh, I
music
just
back.
don't
Remember
like
the Mardi
listening
Gras-
to
put the
somebody
Mardi
with
Gras
a
music back.
speech. Yeah.
Okay.
That was a
Derek.
long way to go on that
Derek,
bed, Vic.
now, what did I do? I caught Michael down? Wait, where's Michael? Right here?
It's a lot smoother in
Okay,
rehearsal.
leave this up.
Okay, listen.
Don't touch him.
Okay, Derek, where's Endymion now?
We're sitting right now, South Cortez Street, South Cortez at Canal. Fun story. I saw somebody shoot somebody off Cortez.
Go for
South
it.
Cortez.
course.
These are landmarks.
Wow.
That's
Crazy.
that's
Michael, remember, this is our very first Mardi Gras. We were at Lee Circle in a U-Haul, a bunch of guys. We had some kegs, and we're watching the parades, and there was a Popeyes right there. And we walked to the Popeyes, and I saw a guy get shot as well. Yeah.
Wow.
So any reports of any shootings? You don't have that on your tracker.
it doesn't show that on the parade tracker.
Yeah.
No, that would be very
well,
interactive.
Shoot me something, mister.
There was one the other night.
I hear they're throwing
on,
bullets this year.
St. Charles, right? With the Muse Parade or whatever.
There
How you
was.
say that? Muse? Yeah, there was. There was a big fight that broke out at St. Charles and Josephine, and then somebody tried to break it up, and he ended up getting shot himself. He's in the hospital.
Well, hey.
That happens. It's Mardi Gras.
Take your life in your own hands when you go to our city.
Ukraine style.
It's Mardi. It's Mardi Gras. Coming up on a future show.
I just brought up the word Ukraine in case Vic wants to tease the next podcast.
Yeah, we are right now. Like I said, coming up in the next podcast, we're going to be talking about what's happening in Ukraine. We're going to have it's as a matter of fact, the next show is
podcast.
It's a special report. Ukraine.
Back to back.
It's a special report. Ukraine.
One's not enough.
Just like that. Just like that. Hey, don't forget to join us St. Patrick's Day live Sunday, March the 13th. We're going to be at Moxie Coffee and Espresso on Metairie Road for the St. Patrick's Day parade. Now, Derek, that's your parade.
That is my parade.
That's your parade. Those are your people.
Those are my my ginger folk. Yeah, I got my T-shirt all ready to go because randomly kiss people.
I was going to ask you, did you ever see anybody get shot at the St. Patrick's Day?
Never
parade?
seen that one. Never seen that one. We have a higher class over there.
We have Joey Lapinto. And
Jefferson
Hey,
Parish.
maybe you can move your camera down, Derek. I can't see your carrot top.
You couldn't see it. Yeah, that's
There you go, Derek.
Yeah, I could be anybody now.
Looks nice.
There we go.
The chief of police in Jefferson Parish is Joe Lapinto. Is a good friend of mine. He had an office next to me for many years. And let me tell you something. Joey, don't let things happen in Jefferson Parish. There's no problems in Jefferson Parish, capiche?
What about Steven Seagal? Is he still one of the Jefferson Parish patrollers?
No, he's not. You know, that Steven Seagal thing was something. He came down here and became a JP.
Yeah, he was Jefferson Parish.
Yeah.
Now let's see what's going on.
My
I
name,
remember that.
Steven Seagal.
Okay.
You're not making that up?
How's he doing?
I thought Seagal, like last I saw him in the news, I think he was actually hanging out with Putin in Russia, wasn't he?
Well, that's going to be on the Ukraine show, too. I think that we're actually going to have Putin.
That was years ago.
We're going to have Putin take his shirt off because that's what he does.
He does. Matthew McConaughey and Vladimir
Takes his shirt
Putin.
off.
Can I just ask one question? Isn't a lisp a lisp?
That's the
And
lisp.
this is slur?
Well, it's a bilateral lisp. The
Is
lisp.
technically what a
No,
slur
look,
is?
look. When you're just doing a lisp, it's like
a
this.
lisp.
Like
Yeah.
Strahan has a lisp.
That's because he's got no front. He's got that gap in his
Strahan
front
has a
teeth.
lisp.
He hasn't met
But
Nick
see,
yet.
you have to bilateral it.
He's
to
got
get-
that. He's got that
to get that slur
gap
sound.
right in the front, in between the front two,
That's the big leagues, Nick.
A slur was a part of a
To
lisp.
get that slur sound.
right in between number 8 and 9. 8 and 9.
See,
Right there.
Nick knows how to
wait,
get their
Nick
numbers.
knows
It's
now.
impressive.
Yeah,
That's
he does.
impressive.
Congratulations.
I do.
Each tooth's got a number.
The numbers. The number
You know,
system.
Nick, I'm a little self-conscious smiling. How do they look?
Yeah.
They look great.
You
The
know,
number
it's-
system, just so that we know, goes from top left, the patient's top left, to top right, and then it drops down and goes bottom right to bottom left. That's how the numbers go.
You like that?
You should have what, 24, 25 total? What is it?
30,
Is that right?
30, and then plus,
Yes,
whether or
I'm
not you
looking at
have,
If your wisdom teeth
whether or
are
not you
gone,
got
does that mean-
wisdoms. Yeah,
So wisdoms would make you 34?
32. Yeah, if you got wisdoms.
32 and then 28 without them.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Vic, do you have any video of Nick making teeth?
No,
could-
we don't. We had a picture of some teeth. He put it up there.
Yeah. Got a picture of Chompers.
All right.
Trell.
All right. Now, to tomorrow's Bacchus. Now, are you ready to do some weather forecasting, Derek?
I could definitely do some
Mike, I
weather
don't know if you know this or
forecasting.
not, but not only is Derek on HGTV selling the Big Easy every Friday night on HGTV, prime time, a double feature. Get your popcorn ready. He shows a lot of chest hair for the upper demos. He is studying to be a meteorologist at Penn State University, the place where they tore down Joe Paterno's statue and hit it with a shoe.
Are you joining us from Happy Valley as we speak?
I'm not. I mean, I do call Vic's house Happy Valley,
It
but
is.
that's
Happy
just something
place.
totally different.
How do you like Derek's backdrop? That's his little blankie.
Yeah, it's-
You put it back there.
Aw.
His little blankie. Okay, so now Derek, now you're
Ambiance.
prepared to give us a forecast. Now tomorrow's Bacchus.
Tomorrow's Bacchus.
What time does Bacchus roll?
Bacchus rolls tomorrow at, I got this handy dandy flyer you gave me, so I looked all official. 5:15 tomorrow.
5:15 Central Time. Bacchus
Yep.
rolls. Who's the Grand Marshal this year? Anybody know? Anybody?
Josh Dumas.
Really?
Duhamel.
I have no idea.
Who the heck is he?
Yeah, there you go.
Duhamel.
Teddy should know that. Teddy, you know that? Who's the Grand Marshal of Bacchus?
I don't know. Have a clue.
Don't have a clue.
I think you are right. I think it's Josh Duhamel, the actor.
I know some shit. I
You ever heard of
really
Josh
do.
Duhamel, Teddy?
Drew Brees.
Josh?
He was married to Fergie, wasn't he?
It
Duhamel?
was, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is Josh Duhamel.
I'll look it up, though.
I believe.
So you want to
Yeah.
know?
Okay.
He's a former fashion model?
I think he's
No,
an
that's Duma.
actor.
He was
yeah,
an actor.
an actor.
You know, 1 year.
How do you spell Bacchus? How do you spell Bacchus?
American actor,
BACUS.
former fashion model.
There's a H, maybe? I'm not positive.
He was
Two Cs.
Transformers. Wasn't he in Transformers?
Yes, the Transformer
Oh,
guy. Yes.
Okay, so he's the Grand Marshal.
Boy, they're really running out of people, huh?
Do you remember Dennis? You know Dennis Quaid, right? Dennis Quaid, the guy Dennis Quaid.
I knew Dennis Quaid. Yeah, absolutely.
He was the Grand Marshal at Bacchus one year, and I was working for
I know
our radio station,
Dennis Quaid.
which I won't mention because they fired me. Or radio station. I had to pick him up in the station van at the airport. And boy,
You notice how Ted and I won't even guess because there were so many. Which one could it have been?
you gotta laugh.
I'm kidding. I'm also reading. Did you know that this guy from Bacchus, DeHamel, was married to Fergie? And Fergie's a swinger.
Hey.
All right, Michael, we're not going to get on that subject because you're in the center capital.
Vic's convinced that everybody in Nashville's swingers. I thought he would take that bait.
It's
All
the
right, who
Swinger
fired?
National. It's the Swinger headquarters.
Yeah,
Speaking
it's gotta
of-
be, he always has to, he has to bring that up.
Is that
every time?
And there he is. There's our lovely mayor.
Who's that? Is
There
that
she
Titi?
is. Yeah.
That's our illustrious mayor.
That's been
Wow.
that's been airbrushed. I took that. She's got at least 50 more pounds on her. Yeah, she's a lovely thing.
Yeah.
But I picked up that Dennis Quaid guy at the airport, and boy, he smelled like a homeless person. He smelled terrible.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry.
I couldn't. What was the other one? What was the other picture? Okay.
If you're a follower of the All Over the Road
That's their old
Instagram,
man.
you would have seen how all of our followers thought that our mayor looked like Dr. Facilier,
Yeah.
who is the bad guy in the New Orleans-based animated movie by Disney, The Princess and the Frog.
There you have it. There you have it. You heard it right.
Oh, no. And there's another chomper.
No, wait a minute. Wait, give me. Where's the other picture?
This one?
Go back. She turns around for you. There's one where she turns around.
No, that's Michael Strahan there.
He's right there.
No, keep going. There's another TT picture.
There was a
That's
gap
all I
between
got.
the 8 and 9.
Oh, come on. It flashed on there. Am I crazy?
Did I have my numbers
Yeah.
right? No, 8 and 9?
Did you see it, Ted? Flash on there?
No.
Now we're looking at my son in the
Okay,
back.
that's enough. Okay, wow.
Now we're looking at my point spreads.
Hey,
Well, you can never
how'd
do
that parlay
on
go?
my phone without a scandal.
I've been crushing it.
you've been crushing.
I've been crushing
You can't go
online
that
gambling
far
right
without
now.
a open Picture.
Did I
Yeah,
say that Ted got a promotion? I did say that.
We
You
did
did.
that.
Yeah,
You did. You
did.
mentioned that.
Now, back to you, Derek.
I'm honored.
Back to you, Derek. All right, what's the forecast for Bacchus tomorrow night? It rolls at 5:15 with who? Lamans, the Booza, what's his name?
I believe Josh Duhamel.
Josh DeHamel.
You were close.
He
okay.
was married to Fergie, who was a swinger. Which I
All
assume
right,
he's
you
a
told
swinger
us
too.
already. We're not going to swing in it. We're not going to swing here. There's no swinging.
It's the most interesting I can find out about this guy.
Now he's a swinger.
I heard that he actually might be getting traded.
Yeah.
He is getting
He's
traded. I
getting
think.
traded.
Don't even
He's
go
going to
there.
ESPN.
They have split up him and Joe Buck. How insane is
Oh,
he?
man.
Yeah, if you're not watching the video feed of this program, we got a picture up of Troy Aikman and
Got a shot of his hands on this.
I think this game was in Denver.
Michael has a thing. Michael's wife Andrea has a thing about his hands.
Every time he does his
big his
hands,
hands
my
are.
wife starts giggling. I don't know what that's about.
Look at the size of those mitts. Madone.
You should have been a proctologist.
I'm sorry, sir. We have no bowling balls you can use.
Sorry, buddy.
That's good. That's good. What else?
Teddy, did they do Mardi Gras in
can I
Baton
tell
Rouge?
you-
Did they do Mardi Gras in Baton Rouge?
Yeah, we had Spanish Town today. There's
Okay.
about 6 or 7 parades here.
All right. Did you go?
Then we have a Lundi Gras parade, I think, Monday. I've been to all of them. They're awesome.
Oh, okay. Well,
Not
good.
really.
That's Vic in his suit in Syracuse.
There he is.
He looks great.
Oh, look how good I look.
He
back then.
does.
See, it's a good thing.
That's
If you
the
ever-
Jesse Palmer, I think.
Wait a minute. I want to talk to Ted alone. Can you imagine if he looked that good, what he would do to his life?
I do look
Look how handsome you look like that. I used to be
Yeah,
that
so
small.
scary.
I'm not. I'm 10 times that size.
I heard that guy dated
Yeah.
Fergie. That was,
You are listening to the Mardi Gras 2022 special on All Over the Road in the World. It's a podcast with the King of All Podcasts, Victor Del Giorno. Nick Vobel is with us, and superstar television realtor Derek is with us. And, of course, my little brother Michael.
He really
and
is
the
the
heart of the
realtor.
show.
Trying
The
to
heart
figure
of the show.
Yeah, that's
What did, I don't, so he's a realtor, a meteorologist, a Penn State student,
Yeah.
yeah.
And an amateur proctologist.
and I swear my brother, when I was a kid, had that exact same New York sweatshirt. Or were you in his closet?
That's exactly what it is. Well, I called it Happy Valley, remember?
All right.
Oh, geez.
What else? What else?
Eric's mother, is there any chance to get by the end of this show, it's not going to go Jerry Springer or Maury Povich, and you're going to announce I'm his father, or what?
That was the last show.
You are
Yeah, you missed it.
That was the last show.
not the father.
Okay, so Teddy, they had like 6 little parades in Spanish Town is what they do?
See,
well, it's the Spanish Town Parade.
Oh, okay.
And that was today.
All right.
It's over. So they'll have Mardi Gras, I think, on Monday. And they had 5 of them previously.
And so they don't have a Fat Tuesday thing there, do they?
No, nothing happens there Fat Tuesday.
Nothing on Tuesday. So if you're thinking about going to Baton Rouge for that, you're out of luck. But you can watch.
But yesterday, yes, we have big news. Yesterday we had a shooting right outside the mall.
Ooh,
Isn't that crazy! A double 2 shooting. Two people got shot and killed.
No kidding.
Right outside the mall.
There's
in the
another
middle of the day,
reason.
1:30 in the afternoon.
There's nothing good happens.
We had one at Waffle House, and I started to think, if I was going to get shot, where would I want to get shot?
At
Waffle House,
absolutely.
Mall, during a parade.
Costco.
Yeah, parade. Yeah.
I'd prefer to get shot at the hospital if I'm going to get shot.
Yeah.
Shorten that trip.
I don't want
It's
to
not
get
fun getting shot. It's not fun.
You couldn't know?
It's not fun getting shot.
I guess.
All right, now
There's a slight burn to it.
Derek, where's Endymion now?
Oh, yeah. Just 1 second. I've got it pulled up here.
It's getting close to the Superdome?
No, it's going to take a while for it to get down there. 2020 ran over a few people, so hopefully we won't be doing that again this year.
you're
So
right.
I was
Somebody
there.
tried to pass
Your
through.
town is a mess, guys. It's a mess.
Somebody tried to pass through the double float.
Yeah, they did away with those tandem floats. as they
Tandem
were calling
float.
them. Tandems.
Unreal.
We've made it to S. Norman C. Francis.
Used to be Jeff Davis.
Oh, that's right. We changed the streets so the crime would stop. That's right.
Yeah. Once the, of course,
I'm trying to remember why we did it. So.
Who did that? Landrew?
Well, no, they had these people going all over the country doing that. They didn't have that in Nashville, though, did they, Michael? Turn down statues?
Well, we did have with Nathan Bedford Forrest's statue was finally removed.
Did they hit it with a shoe?
Should we check in with the guy with the lisp? Again? Should we check back with him?
Please no. Please no.
Who said that, Ted?
That was Ted, yeah.
Say that again, Ted. Say that
Bilateral,
again.
the bilateral.
I actually feel sorry for you. I'm not bringing it up. The stock photo was a good start, and then I don't know what happened after that.
Well, because you could see me doing the bit.
Yeah, you have to turn your camera off. We told you earlier in rehearsal. You didn't listen.
Crap. All right.
What
Turn the camera
else?
off. You
Okay,
didn't know it
Baka.
was you.
We got to keep this kind of Mardi Gras.
Bilateral lisp. It's a real thing, bilateral lisp. It's a real thing.
If you'd have had like a pre-show meeting, somebody would have had to bring up, maybe we just don't have enough Mardi Gras material here.
No, I do have Mardi Gras material. Get to it.
I can tell a childhood story how I went to Mardi Gras Day with you, and then I don't know what happened to you, and I had to get a ride home with Brad Tisdale. I mean, I seriously don't have any really, really good Mardi Gras stories that didn't really revolve around, and I wish I had access to a bathroom.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Now, guys, lateral lisps can be so persistent and frustrating to correct. The slushy sounding S errors are caused by incomplete elevation of the sides of the tongue, causing the airflow to be released over the side rather than straight down the middle. The resulting lateralized airflow is what creates that slushy, annoying sound. I added annoying.
Wow.
While we're on this subject, though, if I can make a slur, why can't somebody with a slur not make a slur?
Why can't they fix that?
I think they just have to practice not doing it. I think it just naturally happens where they just...
Hey, we just want people to know that we're equal opportunity employers. We let anybody, hey, he's New Orleans, he's got a list, so what? Buddy Delabro worked here for years. All right. Okay, Bacchus. What's the forecast for Bacchus tomorrow night? 5:15 roll time. Give it to us.
All right, so tomorrow morning we're actually going to be having a cold front push through. So it's going to be your typical your Mardi Gras weather. So it's going to be damp in the morning, and then it's going to be chilly.
This is Sunday.
Okay. So we're looking at tomorrow night lows somewhere in the mid 40s with the north wind.
Can you look ahead a little bit to Tuesday? What's Tuesday look like?
Wait a minute. Wait, there's Mardi Gras yet. There's Mardi Gras. We got it. Don't you want to know what's
I
going
don't care about Mardi Gras. I just want to know what Fat Tuesdays. What's Fat Tuesday going to look like?
All right. Go ahead. Executive producer wants to know.
All right. Well, I mean, he is the executive producer, so I
he
can't
wants to know. He's the boss.
It's going to be a gloomy day. Let's just get down to it. It's going to be gloomy.
Very much.
The sun's not going to be coming out, and it's going to be 40s in the morning, and it's going to warm up to probably like the mid 50s during the day.
That's actually great Mardi Gras weather, I think.
So
you can't wear your summer clothes, as Paul Simon would say. You can't. All right, here we go. We're going to play the game.
I got a Mardi Gras story, but I guess I don't want to tell it because it involves Vic. as playing the big ragu driving a van.
Well, no, tell the story. Tell the story.
Oh, you remember that? Remember Shadow called? There was I don't know. I can't tell the story because I can't remember the exact.
No, tell the one that we rode in the parade.
All I know is that. Tell the one of what?
The story where we were lining up at Clearview for the parade.
Lining up at Clearview, and we're B9 or 13Q. Yeah, 13Q. Yeah. So we're lining up, and Vic was, I guess we were together riding in the parade, and we're lining up at Clearview, and so the what's the pizza place? The Mr. Gaddy's Pizza. Is that right? Was it another place?
Chuck E. Cheese. Or the Godfathers.
Chuck E. Cheese. That's right. With the big mascot.
The mascot one.
And if I recall, Chuck E. Cheese. What?
He was mouthing off.
Yeah.
Can you believe it? Yeah, he's mouthing off. Well, Chuck E. Cheese is mouthing off to Vic. Picked the wrong guy, and Vic just punched him out and took his head off. Literally. Literally.
But the thought of Vic beating up a mascot.
Right there in the Clearview parking.
Why wait for him to take the head off? You just spin it around.
Yeah. I think you suffered the consequences the next day at the radio station. I think suspended. You got called in.
Chuck E. Cheese.
But then I was thinking about the one at B97 where you were driving the van and somebody got hit with a bead or something. Remember Shadow called? I think about big red
goo. What? I remember that now.
Some guy.
I remember that. What? Well, you know how they went crazy over the cups. Remember? Cup.
Cups were the big ones.
Right.
Remember the cups?
Sure.
Cup. They wanted the cups.
Like I wasn't into doubloons, beads, after you got
the plastic cups.
Oh, cups. Cups was the big thing.
So this guy keeps sticking his face in the van. Cup. So I threw a pair of beads in his face. He's a drunkard.
The St. Patty's Day parade, they throw produce at you. They throw carrots and cabbage. And
what the guy said, he got hit in the eye, and he was threatening the lawsuit against the radio station. And,
by the way, Derek, what is the forecast?
But I got to tell you, who cares about the forecast? It's going to be mild. So I got a call from the PD, and
who cares?
You know anything about it? I saw the whole thing, and I said, I don't know nothing about it. I stuck up for my brother.
You always do. You always do.
I don't think that didn't sound like Vic.
He knows worse. He knows worse than that.
Done that. Wouldn't have done it.
Look, I'm not a podcaster.
Of course,
nor am I king.
That's obvious. That's obvious.
But at what point do we start discussing whether this ever needs to air?
This is going to air. We're live right now.
We're live.
Too late. You're asking the tough questions.
It's too late. All right, no. This is. We're not going to do the interview with Uncle Kev. Okay?
I want to do. I do. I want to do that now.
No, you can't.
What's the name of the show, Michael? Michael, what's the name of the show?
All Over the Road, baby. We can do it all.
Thank you.
You really want to do Uncle Kev?
There's nothing we can't do.
With anybody on television in a minute.
If we do Uncle Kev's, people got to ask him questions.
I was doing questions. You disappeared. But I was doing
Michael's the best interviewer here. I guarantee it.
Okay.
Let Michael interview him.
All right, are we going to handle this right this time?
If we all have
Can we handle this right to do Uncle Kev?
Is Uncle Kev going to
You have to hit stop camera on your end, right in front of you.
We got Uncle Kev.
Okay.
You guys are kind of like Al Qaeda. You're all in the same room, aren't you? With different.
Yeah, look, I'll give you an idea. Look, there's Derek. Right there, okay.
There's our meteorologist.
Hey, look. Here's Vic.
We're the true crew of ISIS.
I'm not in the same room.
Okay.
Look.
All right, we'll do Uncle Kev. And then we're going to come back. Then we're going to come back and we're going to do, and there's a valuable prize for the winner. Now, we won't know until Wednesday, but there's a valuable prize for the winner, and that is
That's my neighbor's house.
Thank you, Ted.
Thanks, Ted.
Jeez. Is that the guy that bugs you about the lawn? Is that the guy that tells you didn't like the way you cut the lawn?
Sure, no problem.
It looks like you had a bunch of crap on the lawn. What was that?
No, look at all the wood.
See
all the wood?
Is that storm debris from the storm?
Teddy's got a neighbor,
I
Michael.
finally got the fence replaced from Ida.
Yeah,
I got the fence replaced while I was out of town on one of those vacations last week. And the guy, it was actually a lady who replaced the fence. And she left a whole pile of wood right there in the front. So I don't know.
Oh, that's such a lady move. Oh, he'll get the trash. Sorry.
Yeah.
Pissing me off.
Teddy.
Anyways, back to Michael. Back to you, Michael.
Michael. Everybody listen. Teddy has a neighbor that gives him guff about the way he cuts his grass.
Yeah.
What does she want?
It's actually a Mardi Gras story because
Now, what's his beef?
it was a Mardi Gras 5 years ago. He comes over, knocks on my door, and says, "Let me show you something. Let me show you something." And I'm like, "What? This is the first time I've ever seen the guy." He's African American, so I get along with everybody. I go outside and show him
You can leave it to Ted.
the property line. And he goes, look at this. Look at it.
That's going to piss off one of our 2 watchers right now, no doubt. Oh, one just left. That pissed somebody off.
What didn't he like about the way you were cutting your grass?
I cut mine too short compared to the way
you're
he cuts
scalping
his.
it.
Yeah.
You're scalping it.
Well, I don't think, when you cut it shorter, you don't have to cut it as often.
There you go.
Oh, man.
Right?
Is it real yellow?
Back to you, Michael.
Okay.
All right.
Now let's throw it at Nashville, Tennessee.
We do have the Fat Tuesday forecast. Give it to us like you.
Yeah, we were about to get the St. Patrick's Day forecast.
Yeah, we skipped all the way to.
No, like if you were to give the forecast for Fat Tuesday, give us the full forecast. If you were a meteorologist,
if I was when you wake up, you're probably gonna have a hangover from Mardi Gras.
That's right.
It's gonna be a nice, cool 48 degrees.
Ooh.
When you're nursing that with a nice Bloody Mary,
you're gonna want to go outside.
Little hair of the dog.
Take off your shoes.
No, by around noon, you're probably going to be looking in the 60s. So I'd say we're going to go with layers. You're going to be stripping throughout the day. You're going to want something a little heavier on the top.
Yeah.
And then by the time nighttime rolls, you're going to want to put it right back on because it's going to get cool again. So it's good just to keep your layers with you. Don't lose your layers.
All Over the Road New Orleans is brought to you by Coin Trader Inc. Mind your money.
I don't care what people tell you, inflation is here. They're about ready to put a tax on beef, a tax on pork. Have you seen the price of milk? Inflation is here. Shortages are here. And financially, you got to figure out what the heck you're going to do with excess cash. They call it discretionary income. Well, the best thing that you need to do is to contact our friends at Coin Trader Inc. They deal in all the precious metals, rare coins. It's completely private. You don't need a social security number. You could be Bozo the Clown and open an account with Coin Trader. They've been around for 15 years. They have an A+ rating with Better Business Bureau. Call them today and protect your hard-earned wealth. Gold, silver, platinum, palladium, and rare U.S. and ancient coins. They're experts in all that stuff. Give them a call at 504-267-6004 and tell them the king of all podcasts sent you.
Down in New Orleans where the blues was born, it takes a cool cat just to blow a horn. Down the Sound and Rampart Street, the combo plays with the mambo beat.
Baby, you can tell it's Mardi Gras time in New Orleans.
Mardi Gras mambo, 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 Mardi Gras mambo. Down in New Orleans, at the Mardi Gras, in her town where the cats all meet.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, I have to call him the king of Mardi Gras. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us live right now is Uncle Kev.
Hey, Uncle Kev.
Mardi Gras, everybody. Mardi Gras.
You sound like a guy I used to know, Kev.
Well, maybe a couple scotches. Mardi Gras. Love the Saints. Love the Saints.
Uh-huh.
You like LSU too, don't you?
I love LSU. I love the Saints. I love me some Mardi Gras.
So, Kev, what makes Mardi Gras so special, Uncle Kev, is that everybody feels like they have a license to be debaucherous. When you live a life of drunkenness all year long, does Mardi Gras lose a little bit of its, uniqueness?
Well, that's a very good question because a lot of times people they don't understand. Every day's Mardi Gras for me.
That's right.
Every day. Well, Mardi Gras is a day where I really cut leaves. I drink about 3/5 of Chivas Regal. And I just run around with my shirt off. I'm a very big torso fella. Short legs, big torso. And I say, Happy Mardi Gras!
Throw me some.
Uncle Kev's got a face by Cuddy Sark.
I love the Saints. I love me some Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
What you guys do for Mardi Gras?
I haven't done a damn thing, Uncle Kev.
Yeah,
to be completely honest.
I'm gonna be in Nashville.
Why are you talking like me, Michael? You mimicking me.
No, I have a bilateral slur.
Is this funny?
No, we don't celebrate Mardi Gras in New Orleans. It'll just be a Tuesday.
Like I've known you since all those days in Canada. Kind of sound like I'm slipping into Harry Carey here.
That's a little.
Holy cow! Holy cow! Ken, you got any questions for Uncle Cal?
Just honored to be here with you today, and honored to be able to call you Uncle.
Yes, Uncle Cal.
It's an honor to call you Uncle. Well, how would you describe your speech impediment, though? What is it? The other guy had bilateral lips.
Excuse me.
And
His is just denseness and hoarseness, right?
This is it started off with Paul Walls. I want the Schmitz beer. Schmitz.
Schlitz?
No, Schmitz.
It's off brand.
It's like Schlitz.
That's why he couldn't find a pearl.
what would you?
Now you're drinking Aqua Velva.
Huffing of paint too, wasn't there, Ken? Weren't you quite the huffer?
I've done my share.
Oh man!
I got a question for Uncle.
Mardi Gras.
Yeah, happy Mardi Gras, Uncle.
Is this coast to coast people?
We have a lot of viewers and listeners outside the New Orleans area, don't we? So yeah, and they.
I had Uncle Kev come over to my house, and he wanted to use all my whipped cream, and I went to go use it later, and there was no gas left in the container.
You'll whip it.
That's what they call whip it. It's a whip it.
He said he just wanted to slow things down a little bit. I didn't really know that.
Can I tell everybody happy Mardi Gras?
You can. Uncle Kev, I'm just curious. I never really remember you dating. Did you ever get married?
I did marry a fine gal. I did. She must be very lovely. And she's got braces. But they're on her legs.
Did you say?
I want to thank you for having the first good line of the show.
Happy Mardi Gras, Lucy.
51 minutes in.
I love the Saints. I love this Mardi Gras. And I love that Derek on that show. Derek, I love that show. I love the way I love you on the show.
What show is that, Uncle Kev?
Selling the Big Easy Mardi Gras style.
This is actually my target demo, right?
You're actually sounding like Harry Carey in his present condition.
I'm 55 years old now.
You're 39 years old.
Sorry, Michael. With the pomos. With the Schmitz.
Yeah, it's so good to hear our voice.
Oh, God.
Happy Michael. Who wants a Jaeger bomb on me?
Who wants to sit on Uncle Kev's lap?
Who wants to come out to my van?
Uncle Ken, the inspiration. Uncle Kevin, the inspiration for Uber.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Uncle Kev.
All
right, Uncle Kev.
Wow.
I thought I was the only one who did it, Uncle Kev.
Nope.
We could do dueling Uncle Kevs.
You remember Uncle Kev, don't you, Michael?
Oh, do I ever? That was a good one.
Okay, here it is. We're going to end the show with this. A Mardi Gras extravaganza. We're supposed to get another call in from Endymion. We have a reporter out there, but I guess the thing is that people they can't hear. Let me tell you something. They haven't had Mardi Gras here in, this is 2 years, 3 years? Is it 2 years?
2 years.
2 years. This thing's going to be off the chain. These people are going to go nuts.
It's Mardi Gras.
Uh-oh.
You know what? That would have been in bad taste. I tell people all the time they're not all funny. I tell them that all the time. Well, this has been a Mardi Gras special.
Wait, great news about your microphone.
Okay.
It's going to be here Monday before noon.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for that. Nick, thanks for coming back. Derek, anything special we need to know about the show, the season?
Double feature, March 11th, season 2. It's coming back.
That's right. And there's
Season
not any
2.
sports they're going to preempt you? There's nothing going on?
March Madness, but nobody watches that.
Yeah, nobody watches that. And
I'm going to be live betting a lot of it.
And Teddy, you're getting ready to go on vacation again. Where are you going?
I'm going on vacation. I'm going to see Michael, and I'm going to be staying at his house.
Oh, good.
Wow.
And even though you refuse to stay at his house, Vic, whenever you go to Nashville, because he's got too many animals.
Vic only comes when Fergie's here.
Oh,
really?
Josh Dumel.
I mean, he does have a lot of animals, but I don't know. Everybody's there. It won't save me.
I have a very sensitive sinus situation.
Yeah. All right.
So anyway, no more off-color jokes. Well, look, happy Mardi Gras.
Was that really your New York sweatshirt from when we were kids, Vic?
No, I didn't have a sweatshirt like that, did I?
Yeah, but you had the sleeves cut off, remember?
That sounds like you.
I could see that.
I really like that. What size is that, Derek?
I think it's extra medium. It's
extra large or medium?
Take it off. It's a medium.
If it's extra large, leave it on Vic's table. I'd like that.
You like that?
I only wear mediums.
More knowing it was yours.
I wear mediums. Michael knows that. I wear nothing but
Vic
mediums.
squeezes into medium no matter what.
I'm always into a medium. That's what I do.
What else?
Okay. All right. I guess that's it for the show, huh? I guess
Look at the sleeves off that shirt.
Ukrainian one now.
Before we go, I thank you all you guys for taking time and being on this live podcast that nobody watched. Don't forget to join us St. Patrick's Day for the St. Patrick's. I think the St. Patrick's Day parades are the biggest things. We're going to be live in person with special guests at Moxie Coffee and Espresso on Metairie Road. You can't miss it. It's Ridge Lake and Metairie Road. We're going to be live out there and having all kinds of prizes and surprise. Okay, let's do this again.
What day is that?
I'm sorry. Thank you, Ted.
That's March 13th.
March 13th. It's a
March
Sunday.
13th,
We'll be
okay.
throwing cabbage, carrots, potatoes,
Beans,
and
greens,
the guys with the roses.
lamb, ham, dog.
Yeah, you'll have the marchers trying to kiss your women and all that goofy stuff. That is on March the 13th. It's a Sunday. And we'll see you there. Thank you. Happy Mardi Gras, everybody. And we will see you St. Patrick's Day. This is All Over the Road, New Orleans. From the city of New Orleans.
Down in New Orleans where the blues was born. Takes a cool cat just to blow a horn.
This is All Over the Road, New Orleans, the podcast.
Please join us in giving a warm welcome to New Orleans Mayor LaToya Cantrell.
The Mardi Gras spirit is a part of the fabric of who we are as the people of the city of New Orleans. And with that spirit is understanding that we may bend, but we do not break. What has been demonstrated through that spirit is our ability to be so creative and innovative in our approaches to keep that spirit alive. And I believe that this will be a moment to showcase and highlight that culture, whether it's our music, of course, our costuming. Also, when I think about how we just come together and share the love and the spirit of Mardi Gras. And so it's just the unique ways that we can weave in the love that we have for one another, the love that we have for the city of New Orleans, and how we're going to showcase that over a 3-day period and keeping the spirit of Carnival alive for our community, our city, for our visitors, for those who are looking at New Orleans around the world. This is our opportunity to give them that love and show them that spirit, even in the midst of a pandemic.
All Over the Road New Orleans is brought to you by Coin Trader Inc. Mind your money.